Growing up, something sweet and refreshing that many of us have enjoyed is Kool-Aid. It's an inexpensive way to have some fun with your kids. We have some more Getting Crafty this morning. Amy and Noah are still with us. Really excited. We've been kind of working on this behind the scenes. We're making edible Play-Doh this morning.
We sure are. This is so easy to do. It's completely non-toxic. It's edible if you really want to, but it's super sweet. And it works just like regular Play-Doh. Noah made this smiley face, but you can see it just, you can mush it and gush it, and all you need are a couple of things that you already have in your cabinet.
So walk us through that, because I know yours is kind of like how we would get started.
Yes. So what I did in our bags to start us off, and you could do this in a bowl, we just did it in bags for the show here, but we've got 2 cups of confectioner's sugar and 3/4 of a cup of frosting. And that's basically the only thing that makes the Play-Doh. And then to make it smell good and look good, we're gonna add a packet of Kool-Aid. So these are so inexpensive, and of course it gives you every color of the rainbow. So Amanda's working with orange, Noah's got green, I have blue. And you just add that into all your ingredients and mix it up. So you can do it by squeezing a bag like this. You can use a bowl and a fork, or you can just get in there and get it with your hands like what Noah's doing with his. Once it starts to combine, you just kind of work it together until you have a ball that you can play with.
And it is amazing how it all starts to come together. I mean, it really only took maybe 5 minutes for us to really get it to the consistency that Noah is at right now. So this is pretty easy, pretty quick, and then it'll lend you hours of play as you create different shapes.
And then you eat it.
And then if you really want to, you eat it. I guess maybe Mr. Brett, he was talking about eating frosting out of the can. Maybe he'd like to eat it, but
that would be his thing.
I don't think it would be mine. But the nice thing is, I think it smells wonderful. Can you smell yours?
I was gonna say that, yeah. This orange Kool-Aid smells so good.
Yeah.
Yep, and we've got lemon, lime, and cherry. And it's great because if you store this in an airtight container, either a Ziploc bag or you can put it in a Tupperware type container with the lid on, and it'll stay just as nice as it is right now for a long time.
All right, very cool. So now we have, here's my little bit of Play-Doh. It's coming together. Very nice. Okay, so next up, we have these tortillas in front of us. And what are these for?
Okay, so the tortillas are actually our edible canvas because we're making edible ink or edible watercolor paint. And basically, you can actually even use this paint on paper if you wanted to. But this way, it's completely edible. So we used a tortilla for our masterpiece canvases here. Noah's back on his Harry Potter theme, of course.
Love it.
I painted a rainbow to show you some of our different colors. But all you need to do to make this paint is you're going to mix Kool-Aid and water just like you were going to drink it, except the ratio is very different.
Okay, what's that?
All we're going to do is add 1 tablespoon of water for each paint color that we want to make, and then a full packet. Noah, if you want to put the packet in there.
Yeah, and last time I checked, there were only 25 cents for a little packet of this.
Last time you checked.
Yeah.
Well, that's
AKA
wonderful.
yesterday.
Very
AKA
inexpensive.
Yesterday. Yep, and then we're just going to take a little coffee stirrer or a chopstick or anything you have to stir it up, and then you get these really vibrant colored paints. And so we're going to use our tortilla as our canvas.
Okay.
And you can take the paintbrushes and paint anything that you like on your canvas.
A little messy
there.
from the other.
That's okay. We're all a little messy, but that's, you know, if you're not messy,
That
it's
is
not
what
fun,
makes it
right?
fun. So then you just go ahead. Wow, look at how nicely that comes up. I'm just going to draw another A here.
Yes, it's so bright.
Yeah.
It's vibrant. And, you know, honestly, we did this one time at school. I went in and did a special art lesson with the kids. We did edible art. And they actually said that it was a tasty snack because you get the flavor from the Kool-Aid, plus you just have the tortilla to kind of cut the sweetness. And
Amy, let's plug your website really quick before we have to go.
Sure, it's amylattacreations.com, and when you hit that home page, if you scroll down past my picture, it'll say As Seen on TV, and all 3 of today's projects are right there.
Great. Thank you and Noah for joining us today. We will be right back.
This stuff is so good.